Nilijihurumia. So we were in question 3, yes? Read question 3. We were in 3B, yes? Read for us. We can't hear, sorry. Yes. So we read yesterday, we read about how Elijah challenged the prophets of who? Of Baal. And we read 1 Kings chapter 18, verse 19 to 41. So Prophet Elijah requested King Ahab to send the prophets of Baal to Mount Carmel. So Prophet Elijah requested King Ahab to send the prophets of Baal to Mount Carmel, or you can say all the Israelites. Sorry, what he said is Prophet Elijah requested King Ahab to send all the prophets of Baal and Israelites to Mount Carmel. Yes. He requested King Ahab to send the prophets of Baal and all the Israelites to Mount Carmel. So even if you say that King Ahab requested the Baal prophets and Israelites to be sent to Mount Carmel, it's still true. Elijah asked the people for how long would they limp on 2 different opinions. Or you can say Elijah asked the people to choose the Lord God or Baal. Elijah asked the people to choose the Lord God or Baal. Prophet Elijah asked for 2 bulls, one for those who worship Baal and one for those who worship him. Each group was to offer sacrifices to their God. And the one who would send the fire to consume the sacrifice is the true God. So that was just one point. Each group was to offer sacrifice, and the one who would send fire to consume the sacrifice was the true God. Elijah gave the prophets of Baal first chance to prepare their sacrifice. So Elijah gave Baal prophets the first chance. The prophets of Baal called their God to send fire, and there was no response. Elijah mocked them to shout louder to their God to answer. This is God with a small g. So the prophets of Baal cried louder, cut themselves with swords, and there was no answer. Elijah repaired the altar with 12 stones and made a trench around it. So if you talk about the 12 stones, it's just the same point as he made a trench around it. He prepared the sacrifice and poured water on it. He actually is not the one who poured the water. He asked for water to be poured on it. So he prepared the sacrifice and asked for water to be poured on it. Elijah prayed to God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel to reveal himself. Fire fell from heaven and burnt up the sacrifice. So the people acknowledged the God of Elijah as the true God, and Elijah commanded the people to seize the prophets of Baal, or you can say he commanded the people to kill the prophets of Baal. Elijah told Ahab to go and eat, and prophesied that the rain was done, what? The rain was coming, or he prophesied the coming of what? Of rain. So you see, when you're told to explain the incidents in which Prophet Elijah, if you are told to explain something, you just narrate in your own words, yes? You explain in your own words. So question 3C, read. Yes, so reasons that may influence some Christians to turn away from God today. So lack of faith, or you can say lack of trust in God. Influence from the non-believers. And this is the same point as ridicule from non-believers or discouragement from non-believers. Influence from non-believers, or you're discouraged by non-believers, or you're ridiculed by them. Another reason that may influence some Christians to turn away from God is peer pressure. Quest for education. Quest for better education, or quest for better materialism. You can turn away from God because you want to look for more education. Lack of role models in the society. Also, number 6, unemployment, or you can call it poverty, may influence some Christians to turn away from God. Unemployment is the same point as poverty. Negative influence from the mass media. Religious pluralism, pluralism, that is the emergence of different beliefs. Lack of time. Lack of time is the same as you have family responsibilities, or you have work pressure. You have so much work that you cannot do it. You turn away from God. Lack of time. Unanswered prayers, or frustrations of life. We also have permissiveness in the society, or you can call it moral decay. Permissiveness in the society is that too much freedom in the society. Question number 4, read.
Explain provisions of Prophet Amos concerning the judgments that will befall Israel.
So here is the visions of Prophet Amos concerning the judgment that will befall Israel. So here you talk about the vision and you explain the vision, because if you talk about the vision and you explain it, it's 1 was 2 marks. So you need to explain only 4, and then you get the 8 marks. So the 5 visions are the vision of locusts, the vision of fire, the vision of plump line, the vision of basket of summer fruits, the vision of destruction of the altar. So we start with the vision of locusts. Amos saw God sending a great swarm of locusts, which was about to destroy all plants. Or you can say that Amos saw God sending a great swarm of locusts, which was about to destroy food in the land. Amos pleaded with God to forgive the people, and then you say, God forgave the people. So here is the locusts destroying all plants. The second vision is the vision of fire. Amos saw a supernatural fire that had already been burned up. The water was about to consume the earth. So Amos saw a supernatural fire that had already burnt up and was about to consume the earth. God was going to destroy Israel by sending a supernatural fire. Amos pleaded with God and he withheld the punishment. Vision number 3 is the vision of the plump line. Amos saw God standing with a plump line in his hands by a wall. The wall was crooked and God was going to punish the people of Israel. Prophet Amos did not plead for people as God was not going to forgive the Israelites. This time, he will destroy the places of worship. Or rather, you can just say, this time, he will destroy the dynasty of Jeroboam. Number 4 is that the vision of the basket of summer fruits. Amos saw a basket of ripe fruits at the end of the fruit harvest. It showed that the time for the Israelites to be punished was ripe. Amos did not plead with God that the punishment was inevitable. So basically here it was going to do what? To take place. The last vision number 5, is the vision of the destruction of the altar. In this last vision, prophet Amos saw God standing by the altar. He ordered the destruction of the pillars of the temple, and he also saw that all the worshippers were being struck. This showed that the wicked people would be killed, and none would escape death.